Good morning, YouTube. So with today's video, I'm going to give you part 2 of why did I buy this shit fragrance haul. But there's going to be a few unboxings in this video, and there's mostly going to be designer, but there's going to be a few niche. But the first niche, or the first fragrance, is going to be Acqua di Parma's Colonia Leather. Now, I don't remember this fragrance, what it smells like completely. I remember it having a very strong leather note. And I reviewed this one with Rio Cappuccino, who I miss a lot, in a New York City alleyway somewhere in Manhattan. And it was cold that night, and it was a fun night because BFL was there as well. That's one man that I highly miss. Community hasn't felt the same since his passing. But Carlos was like, "Ay papi, Rio Cappuccino." You know, he had a few to drink that night. So, oh Lord, you gotta be joking me. The cap sprayer just fell off. I felt it hit my lap. Found it. Oh Lord. Oh, don't tell me it's bent. Oh, piss off. Oh man. And this is a new bottle. Like, I just unboxed it in front of you guys. How the hell could that bend? Alright, so we got it back on there? Alright. Oh yeah, I remember this now. Smoky leather. Oh, this is like a whip going right against your bare ass cheeks if you're wearing assless chest. Hell, even if you're like you're into like kink and shit like this. Oh yeah. Oh, uber masculine, classy but bad boy at the same time. Oh, this brings back memories to that night. Oh, it really does. I miss those two guys. I really do. Let's go with another niche, and that's going to be Atkinson's Robinson's Bear. I got this for $100, and I'm the only guy in this community that talks about Atkinson's. Atkinson's is a good brand, guys, especially if you're all about affordability. It's a very affordable brand, very much like Montal. Because you're not going to spend more than $120, depending on the actual fragrance. But on average, I've seen them range anywhere from 90 to 120, like 120 bucks. You know, I remember this being more of a spring and summer scent. Oh yeah, there's definitely a certain posh to it. I thought it was thought it was the other Atkinson's that's in this one. I remember my friend Dimitri. Hi Dimitri, how are you? He's probably gonna say something. He's a bit of a troll, but I like him. He's kind of like me, so. I remember him not liking this one. This is classy. This is for like a mature gentleman, but it's like a citrusy herbal scent from what I remember. Let's go with a designer. Montblanc Legend Eau de Parfum, EDP. It's kind of funny, like when I say Eau de Parfum. A lot of guys like, what the hell are you doing, man? Like, wait, like you don't spell it like or pronounce it like that. As a French Canadian, we just say things differently. Like, we've made the Parisian language our own. We just made it our own version. We bastardized it. We're pretty much the rednecks of the French world, you know, because like French is spoken in Africa, it's spoken in French Suriname. We just made it our own, baby. Oh yeah, green. Like it does have that Legend feel. This just feels more adult. The Legend itself, and a lot of people say, screw you, man, I wore it. It smells a little bit more younger for the young guys. This smells a little bit more grown. Spring and fall for sure. Herbal, green, classy, kind of nice. This is the cheapie. It's made a video or two. Guess Seductive Red Rouge. I think it's red though, not rouge. I remember this being a sexy fragrance. I will be doing a few videos from this brand because I haven't really talked about them much in the past year. I did 2 videos. One I did with Chad Secrets. Didn't even really edit the video. I'm always working, guys. I said it in part 1. I'm always filming. So it has vanilla, I think. Vanilla, lavender, some spices, and definitely woods. Kind of typical, you know, but this is definitely sexy. Next one is discontinued. We're not gonna smell it on a test strip, but that Kenzo Power Cologne. It's not like the Jeremy Fragrance type of power. No, it's not that. This is a very classy, gentlemanly type of fragrance. So from what I remember, lemon verbena, because I made a video earlier today. So lemon verbena, I believe it was pepper, cardamom, or like pepper and nutmeg with some woods and geranium. The geranium in this, oh yeah, it's a soapy, clean, floral type of fragrance that smells a little vintage, a little dated, and if you are an old school type of gentleman, this is something that you might like. Let's go with another Kenzo, and that's gonna be Kenzo L'Homme Aqua. So this is not what I was expecting. Just based off the name, Aqua, you're expecting something very aquatic. No. What I remember is that this has lavender, and it definitely has tonka bean and a hazelnut. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if vanilla is in this, but there is something sweet minus the tonka bean. But the hazelnut is most certainly there. For me, this is more spring and autumn, and maybe summer night out. This is a great date fragrance though. That's not gonna break the bank. It's gonna cost you about 60 bucks Canadian, so like $48 USD, give or take. Let's go with man, we got a few Kenzos in this, eh? Well, let's just finish it off with Kenzo. L'Eau 2. This is nothing like the original. And you know what? I'm not even gonna spray it because I'll maybe spray here. It's nothing like the original. Like the original L'Eau par Kenzo, or now L'Eau Kenzo, has a floral. I'm not sure if it's lotus, but this is definitely like a floral, and I'm almost certain it's lotus with aquatics. There's no aquatics to this, and there's no floral touch. There's juniper berries, there's citrus, there's some woods, and I forget what else. But it's a very casual, laid-back scent. It might be ginger. It's either ginger or mint. Let's do a better spray. I believe it's ginger, but I believe mint is in this, and it's definitely not like it's in the shape of a wave, the bottle, but it's not aquatic at all. It's a prime spring and summer scent, very casual. This will leave you feeling refreshed. You know what? We are all done. Oh no, we do have one niche. Let's just go with the niche. Let's just finish off with the niche. Atkinson's Posh on the Green. So some of you guys will probably say, hey, didn't you have that in your collection? I did. I did not sell it. I unfortunately had to dump it. It chipped, and it just started leaking all over the place. Like one day when I was doing some videos, but I remember this being green, herbal, having lavender, smelling old school but modern, very gentlemanly, right? Oh yeah. It smells a little posh, smells a little like, I don't want to say fancy, but it definitely has that class and that gentleman feel to it. Alright, so all we have left are designers. Let's go with, you know what, we got like 3 Hugo Boss. Oh, we got 4 Hugo Bosses, and it's totally unplanned, right? But first one's going to be Hugo Boss Man. So this is going to be an unboxing and a first impression. So that's what the bottle looks like. So I only got, I went through, I bought a lot of cheapies this past summer. Or this past year. Foolish, I'm not going to deny it. You know, it's financially stupid in my opinion. But green, fruity, apple, summertime, a little herbal, like herbaceous or herbal, whatever. Let's go with another Hugo Boss, and I talked about this one before. Hugo Boss Ice. Now originally the bottle was in this shape, and it was all gray. Like it was like metallic, like gunmetal gray. It's actually in this bottle now, I don't know why. But I remember this being very citrusy and very minty green. And I stated in my review years ago that it's redundant, that it's like cash grab, and it's just generic. Well, I clearly bought it. Why did I buy it? Because I like it. I ended up revisiting a sample, and I'm like, you know what? For 30 bucks, I'll just get it. And it's worth the money. If you're looking for something that's just like an everyday wear for the spring and summertime, that will leave that pep to your step. It's just gonna make you feel great. This is one that you definitely have to try out. Let's go on to a different brand, and that's going to be Moschino Toy Boy. This is actually very classy. Now the bottle itself, you know, it looks kind of juvenile in my opinion. But this just has like a balsamic rose and other notes. Very, very classy. So, you know what, here, let's just spray it. It's been a little while. It has been a little while. Yeah, sprayer on this is great. Oh yeah, I remember now. I always remembered the rose. I wasn't big into rosy fragrances, but this is actually quite nice. Very classy. And I remember this got a lot of hype a few years ago. I'm not sure if it came out in 2018 or 2019. but it was as low as like 20 bucks, and then it went up to like 60 bucks. You can get it for like 40 to 60 bucks. Let's go with another cheapie, and that's gonna be Perry Ellis M. I sold my bottle years ago. Stupid. I actually sold it to a coworker who lived 2 floors below me in the exact same suite number. Yeah, I remember it. Sexy, warm, spicy, a little creamy, vanilla, lavender. It's Chanel Allure, just on a budget. We are down to 5. Let's go with another Hugo Boss fragrance, and that's gonna be Hugo Man Extreme. So unboxing and first impression. Okay, after this video, I am gonna have to help my wife do a lot of cleaning. It's Diwali's coming up in a few weeks. This video is gonna go out after Diwali, but Diwali is like pretty much New Year's for Hindus. Man Extreme, so same bottle. Just kind of funny because this is no longer in this bottle. I don't know when this came out, and I've never smelled this. Believe it or not, I've never smelled this one before. I know that it's gonna be like a spring and summer scent. I just know it. Oh yeah. Definitely spring and summertime. Citruses. I feel like there's like some minty green herbalness to it. Refreshing, energizing, mass appealing, nothing new. And we're down to 3. So let's go with another cheapie. Moschino Uomo. This, you know what, I'm not even smelling. This has coriander, it's got aldehydes. There is, I believe, cyclamen to it. There is a floral note. There is some citruses. There is some kumquat. There is some spices, and there is some woods. This is very musky. It's very much, there's a lot of coriander. There's a lot of aldehydes, very aldehydic. This came out in like 96 or 98. And it has a bit of a powdery undertone to it. I like it. I did not think that I was, but I really enjoyed this one here. And the last 2, we got one for the spring and summer, and we got one for the autumn and winter time. Let's go with the spring and summer. And this actually is kind of classy. Carvin L'Eau Intense. I got my bottle for $28 Canadian. A 100 ml. It was a tester bottle. It was on clearance. But I believe that you can get these for about $50 to $70. This has a little elegance to it for a summer scent. Heavy in citruses, heavy in mint too. Oh yeah, and I believe that there's some ginger to it. I only know about this fragrance because of my man Coach Rob 619. I actually messaged him earlier, sent him a picture of the building that he was staying at when he came to Mississauga. What are the freaking odds that, like, I was only 3 years, not even 3 years into my channel, and dude was coming to Toronto by chance, just staying up the road. Like, not even like a 3-minute drive. This is very nice though, very energizing, very invigorating, and thanks to Coach for introducing me to this one here, because if it wasn't for him, I just would have passed. The bottle itself is very like old school. It's just kind of like, doesn't really grab your attention, but sometimes simplicity is best. And last but not least for this, oh, it's not even as long as the other video. Hey, editing's gonna be a lot easier. But Hugo Boss Bottled Elixir. So this is brand new. I got this last week. This is gonna be like the 3rd time me smelling it, because first spray from the bottle too. Gonna try and do this one with Chad Secrets. Oh yeah, oh my lord. Spicy and resinous, ambery. Oh, this is so good. This is incredibly good. Like, out of all my Hugo Boss fragrances, this is one of my favorite. And I filmed a video not too long ago that I haven't edited. If I had this in my collection at the time of that recording, this would have made it without question. This is Tuxedo, so super gently, but it's edgy, it's mysterious, and it's bad boy. So like black tea and a leather jacket, for sure. Guys, that is part 2 of Why Did I Buy This Shit Fragrance Haul. Any videos that I've done on any of these fragrances here, let's look. There's not a whole lot. There really isn't. If you want to see any videos, they will all be down in the description box below. And what videos to watch next? Well, I'm drawing a blank. So why don't you just check out right here. And if you like this very video, please leave me one of these. I thank you for your time. Take care, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody.